What's going on, guys? Welcome back to another episode of Ryan Reviews. I hope you had a really good week. My name is Ryan Hernia, aka Never Lose Heart, aka Konoha Cafe, aka one half of the Snack Pack Duo. Today, let's talk about Solo Leveling Episode 4. Yo, sheesh! Winter anime came out fucking swinging. No, I'm just messing. But Solo Leveling did. Holy shit. I love this episode. This adaptation has exceeded expectations. There are some parts that jump around a tiny bit and show parts of characters that aren't in the original manhwa, but it served a bigger purpose, and there's such small changes that it doesn't really matter. So in this episode, Jin Woo opens up his little personal chamber dungeon, and he goes and fights 100 steel jaw wolf people, and he earns the title of wolf killer or something. And the dude goes up 16 levels, and he's absolutely botting all these wolves, but apparently the dungeon hasn't disappeared yet because he still has to fight the boss, and that's how this world works, and that's how most boss dungeon raids happen. You gotta defeat the boss first before you can leave, usually. So he's walking down into this crazy weird digital made dungeon, and he finds this B rank monster, and he's like, yo, this is the guy, this is who I have to fight. And he's like, you know what, he's feeling himself, he's feeling himself. He's like, I leveled up, I've gotten stronger. This guy's gonna be clapping some cheeks. Bring me those serpent cheeks. And then he quickly finds out that his little shitty sword can't pierce this thing. He's finding out quickly that maybe it's his cheeks are gonna get clapped. You know what I'm saying? Sung Jin Woo just defeated 100 wolves. He's pretty beaten the fuck up. He has one sword. Also, why the fuck did he go into a dungeon with no weapons? And his sword does nothing to this boss. The snake demon swamp creature, its scales are super fucking hard. He's like, I can't break this shit. There's nothing I can do. And then just as things are looking really bad, he's getting thrown around, he's getting punched through walls, he's getting shat on, he remembers who the fuck he is. He's main character Kun. He is protagonist, main character energy, r/Reddit main character. He turns it on. He's like, ooh, and then fucking goes his version of Super Saiyan. It's awesome. So real quick though, I had to point out something. During this boss fight, towards the end when he's going main character mode, he discards his sword and he grabs the creature by its neck, and he's like, I'm not losing. And this thing, mind you, is he can't reach the whole arms around it, I can't stab you, I can't use magic. I'm going to squeeze and pop off your neck or something. It's just some this guy thinks he's the motherfucking Incredible Hulk or something. He thinks he's Hulk Hogan. He thinks he's John Cena or something like that. He feels like the guy, you know what I mean? He is him. And he's like, I'm gonna pop your neck. And he just, I don't know, he just kind of grabs it, kind of what I'm doing right here, just kind of squeezes and shit and pops off this serpent's neck. And it's sort of one of those things where it's I guess, yeah, absolutely, yeah, pop off, king. That's right, that's my Jin Woo, my head popping King Jin Woo, level 16, age 16 probably, I don't know what he is. After he pops off the serpent's head, or I guess he kind of squeezes and breaks his neck or something. I'm not entirely certain. So Jin Woo levels up, I think, 3 more times after he defeats the boss, and he gets a pretty nifty new dagger. It's a level 25. I'm sorry, the attack power is 25. I think it's a B rank dagger, and it causes paralysis, and it has a poison effect too. Moving forward, he's leaving his man-made little dungeon. He's like, oh wow, it's already nighttime. Look at that. What? There's more monsters out? There's a dungeon break. And then Jin Woo's like, oh fuck, I gotta go help out. So a soldier leads him over to the monster that broke out of a dungeon, and Jin Woo's like, yo, there's no way these guys are gonna win against this B rank monster. Or was it C rank? B rank? there's no way these guys are going to beat this monster. It was comprised of like 4 D rank hunters and like 6 E rank hunters and like 1 B rank healer. And he's like, you guys do your thing. I'm gonna take a few steps back and chuck the rest of this fucking sword at the monster. And he nails this monster right in the fucking head, and then his defenses completely drop, and everyone just runs on in and attacks and defeats the monster. And everyone's like, how the hell? Like, what the hell? What the hell? Who did this? And then they find his broken sword at the crime scene of the now dead monster, like golem thingy. And they're like, I don't know. Who did this? And then you see Jin Woo walking away. He's like, huh, maybe I have gone a little stronger. Who would have guessed? Not me. And so he walks away looking like the man, you know, because he is him. He, him, you know what I mean? That's his pronouns, he, him. Main character energy. And it was a good episode. It's a really good episode, packed full of action. Such a great adaptation. I just recently read the manhwa, and like I can't find anything that's like such a massive, heavy story plot point that they've missed so far. In fact, the episode where he got his powers, or sorry, when he became the main sacrifice for like that god chamber, that was like so much better in the anime, and like it was really well done in the manhwa too. Like you would expect certain scenes they aren't able to nail, but they do, and they are. It's awesome. Really good adaptation. I have no complaints about it so far. If I had any one complaint, it's not really, I guess it's perhaps like the formatting of a manhwa compared to a manga, and then also like maybe the anime's producer's choice to where to leave off. It wasn't the strongest cliffhanger for this episode, but that's totally okay. One other thing worth mentioning about this, about Solo Leveling, is the ending. The ending is like the ending credits and the ending visuals and the song. It really makes it feel like this is like, I don't know, a sci-fi horror hacker anime. This is like Death Note meets Steins Gate meets like, I don't know, Uzumaki, or what's that? Jinjuruchi, whatever that horror manga is. It feels cryptic. It feels almost like scary horror. It's awesome though. From the rock song to the visuals to everything going on in the visuals, it's fucking great. Another great episode. Can't complain. I'm gonna give this one 8.7 out of 10. I really enjoyed it. No complaints. I watched it twice, and it came out yesterday, so if that tells you anything. That's been my time today. Thank you so much for checking out Brian Reviews. My name is Brian Hernia, aka Never Lose Heart, aka Konoha Cafe, aka one half of the Snack Pack duo, and this has been God.